where you been in the streets, been missing you. Welcome back.
What's up? It's your boy B Rich, man. Y'all tap in with Streets versus Industry, man. The hottest podcast out, and I'm out. Kill the camera.
You already know what time it is. Your boy DJ Hustle for Street versus Industry podcast.
Yeah, it's your boy Cali Shots, and that's Cali with a K. That's Kalishot, and we back again. Brand new episode, man. Fresh new content, and we got an OG veteran of the hip hop industry in the building, man. None other than B Rich.
B Rich,
yes,
what it do?
B Rich, what's up with it, OG?
Hey, man, I'm excited to be here, man. Do this interview with y'all, man. So thank y'all for having me, for real, for real.
Man, it's a pleasure, man. I most definitely, I'm honored, and I was just like studying all night. You know what I'm saying? When Hustle told me you was coming, man, I was like, oh, let me get my questions, let me get my shit together, let me get my facts straight, because I'm like, this is B Rich from B.O.B.
B.O.B.
This is
Gates.
this is the A&R from
Hustle.
Grand Hustle.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the B Rich.
Yeah.
And look, hey Hustle.
I forgot all about it. He used to deal with Grand Hustle too.
Still do,
Yeah, but look,
family.
when I was Mr. Calorific, I was trying to impress B Rich, dog. Over there at the Apache Cafe with Fort Knox.
Okay.
Yeah, dog. I used to be
Fort
trying
Knox,
to.
Fort
Boy,
Trade.
I was on my rap till then. Boy,
Okay.
I could never get in front of you, B Rich, because they was like, do this again. Do that again. They was not finna bring that trash ass rap I had to you, man.
Oh, you know they only deal with the best over there, man.
Man, what I can tell, man, it's a pleasure, man. So hey, how the journey been thus far, man? From past to future, man. So how you feeling at this point, you know, in the hip hop industry, man?
Man, it's been a big journey, man. It's been a lot of ups and downs. It's been a lot of great experiences, a lot of great stories. I feel like where I'm at now is just I have a plethora of knowledge to give, and you know, have a new artist named Lil Darius. He's 18 years old, out of Athens, Georgia, making his name for himself. And y'all look up for him next, man. He's doing his thing. Also at Slip and Slide. Working as an A&R with Ted Lucas. We doing our thing there. They got tight. We got tight. We got Tanir, Melody. Y'all got to check it out, man.
Okay, no doubt. So you got some new heavy hitters on the way.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
So that go ahead to show that it doesn't matter about the person. Is your work, your track record don't stop. You gonna keep working.
It's not gonna stop, man. Also, man, me and Playboy Trey, we have a podcast that we doing called the Water Boys Podcast. It's like a podcast talking
Shout
about
out to
sports,
Trey, man.
Yeah, Playboy
entertainment.
Trey.
Yeah, man. He doing his thing. We got this thing called Sports Bars where he kind of like, you know, rhymes. He did something about the rise and fall of the Atlanta Falcons. Y'all got to check that out, man.
Okay.
It just broke 100,000 views while I got here.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
100,000 views,
Congratulations,
that's
man.
big, man.
Yeah.
That's super big.
on IG Reels, so that's dope for us. And we just started an Instagram not even 2 weeks ago.
Yo, how you feel about the podcast game now, man? You think it's getting oversaturated, or it's just, hey, people do what you do. If your content is catchy, if you're talking about something, okay, go for what you know.
I mean, everything's oversaturated in everything you do, you know, because like it's so easy to do things, but it's like it's what you got different to offer, you know. It's like you guys got great personalities, got a great setup, you know, and you know, you got great guests, so it's what makes you stand out. So it don't matter how many it is, it's just like it's Coke, Pepsi, RC Cola, it's all kind of colas.
Right. What makes your product stand out amongst the others that I like?
Yeah, it's all kind of burger stands, McDonald's, Burger King, Dairy Queen, all them sell burgers.
Right.
You know, so what make yours better?
Understood.
So same thing. Same
Understood.
way.
And I can, by you saying that, I'm gonna take that in as learning, because now I can take that statement that you said and apply it to what we got going on. What make us stand out from different you know, podcasts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's game. You just gave me some game without even trying to give me some
Yeah,
game.
you know what I do? Like what I've been doing since I done got into the podcast game. Like, you know, like the people like you know, what's dude name? We with Shannon Sharp.
Ocho.
The guy Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Okay.
Like before I got into the game, you know, I was like, you know, that dude corny. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, man, that nigga smart as hell. And I'm watching him now, and I'm like, you know what the fuck he doing? You know what I'm saying? Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp. I'm just looking at them. I'm like, all right, they doing shit for a reason. When you watching it as a fan and as a spectator, you're not looking at it like that.
Right.
But then now you in the game, and you trying to do what they doing, and you kind of see, oh, that's why they say that. That's why they do that. That's why they, you know, actors, they become characters. And so Stephen A. Smith to me is a great podcast character, or you know, a content character. You know what I mean?
And he's great at even though it may not be real or true, he's great at selling controversy. I didn't know
he's
controversy
very,
sells.
I think he does it on purpose, to be honest.
For the views and the numbers. Controversy creates revenue. I don't know why, but
he's a troll. And now I know the word troll is. Like, what the hell?
So you got to look up troll. It's going to be Stephen A. Smith right there. Hey, Hustle, we got to put that on the pop-up in the edit.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, man, so let's talk about the music game, man. You did you were CEO of No Genre.
Yeah, me, Bob, Trey, TJ, we own No Genre, man. And man, we made some mistakes and we did some wins. But like, I think my mistake was with No Genre was I actually signed artists that I liked. That were talented. And if I had to do it over again, you know, I would sign artists that have a movement that's gonna work, that's gonna make content. Because content is king. You don't have content. You have to me, the most talented artists, the ones that make the best music, they're the ones that don't want to get out and do the videos, do the shows. They want to just sit in the studio and make music. Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah.
I think about it.
I can't see that.
If you have an artist that can make the good music and do content, 9 times out of 10 they superstars.
That's gonna be the superstar.
Yeah, for sure.
So who all you had over at No
Genre, man? We had London J. He's doing his thing. He's a writer now, one of the top writers in the game. We had Jock Beats. We had Lindsay. We had Scotty ATL. I know I'm missing someone. We had Jake Lambo. You know, of course, we had Bob. I'm missing somebody, man. Forgive me if I ain't remember.
Yeah, so y'all that label was a heavy hitter.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, it was cool. We didn't break nobody like I wanted to. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we had some good times and some good memories.
Understood, man. Understood. So when you said you made some mistakes with that label, man, by you having a heavy roster like that, shit, what mistake can be made? So it must have been.
I mean, we didn't break nobody. I mean, it was just period. You know, I tried to put everybody out at the same time. You know, we should have focused on one at a time. You know, and just learn the game was changing in the midst when we had the label. You know, it was usually the blogs. You know, you do that, go to the club, break a song. It was changing, and we should have adapted and went through that and used the clout that we had to promote the new stuff that we.
And me looking at it from a fan standpoint, I'm looking like, okay, Rich got B.O.B. and Scotty ATL and London on the same label.
Yeah,
like, what do you mean? Like that's why I'm like break. That's how I know it's different technicalities to the game, because I'm like, with them three, you shouldn't have to need.
I mean, we was known in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But it's bigger than Atlanta.
I
understand.
I understand.
We had to go all over the world. That's what we was on.
Right.
And you know, it didn't happen. And you know, I'm a part of that. That didn't happen. I've been a part of a lot of success, but wasn't part of that. So you know, I mean, I'm proud to say that I learned from it, and I put it into my future endeavors, you know, learning from the mistakes I made.
Is it a situation that you most definitely like, well, shit, boy, if that come up again, I already know what I'm gonna do?
Oh yeah, for sure. I know how I'm gonna do things. I do things differently, you know. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Are you right now at this point? Do you have a label?
No, I don't have a label at this time. I'm working for a label, I'm with Ted Lucas at Slip and Slide.
At Slip and Slide.
A&R. So you know, we looking for.
That was my next question. I was just getting ready to say. I said, man, I was gonna say, man, I know that you still searching. You know
definitely. I had my eyes on a couple. We flew some people in. It didn't work out, but there was some people that I thought was dope. And so hopefully, you know, whoever I come across next and we bring it down, we can work it out. Definitely.
Most definitely, man. And that's crazy, man. You're a 15-year veteran with A&R, right? And management.
I don't know, man. I've been doing it since 2003. I haven't counted it.
Oh yeah, man. That's over 20. Yeah, you're 20-year veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. That's what's happening. So you got B.O.B. You work with Kevin Gates, Boosie, Playboy Trey, Young Dro, Tokyo Jets, and the late Lil Key, man.
Lil Key, Peanut the Don, Slime Life Shorty. Work with all them people, man. Man, been a big part in each of them, all these people's career.
So who was the best artist you like working with out of all those?
I mean, I like working with all of them, but B.O.B. was my blood cousin. My mom and his sister. My mom and his mom were sisters. So of course, like, you know, that's blood.
It's a little bit deeper than just
but I enjoy working with you know, Kevin Gates. I enjoy working with London J. I enjoy working with a lot of artists that was on the label. You know, like You know, sometimes, you know, we didn't get along with people for whatever reason. You know, I noticed with a lot of artists that got mad at me because I spent time with my bread and butter and they wanted attention from me from other things. And sometimes I just didn't have it to give. And, you know, jealousy sets in or anger sets in because they feel like I'm not focused on them. So I can understand where they're coming from.
Do you look at that as a personal flaw, or is it just the client, the artist, is getting too sensitive?
I mean, a sense of both. It's a flaw in me to where I need to make time for if I take the time to sign somebody to me, I need to take time to give them the attention they need.
We'll say make the playing field even for my whole roster.
But I think sometimes the artist should be a little more thick-skinned and understanding. You know, I'm doing this to make more bread to come in to put into you. Right,
and you're right. And then just like if you got a hot artist that's ready to go, and you still got a hot artist that's not ready to go, you shouldn't send him on so we can eat.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If we a team, let him go first. You know what I'm saying? So he can get our label popping. Because I know once he popping and I'm featured on the label and I get a song with him.
For sure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I could see what you're saying, like it both parts. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's crazy that people get that sensitive. I wouldn't be that sensitive.
Hey man, it's everyone. Like, even I got sensitive. Everybody do. You know. To certain things, take certain things personal.
You're right. You know, I ain't gonna be sitting here and be hypocritical. You're right, because it's a lot of stuff. I'd be like, man, what the? That's me getting sensitive about the situation.
I mean, I got to keep it real. I could come on here and portray, you know, like I got it all together, but shit, you know, I'm definitely not gonna try to show that. Since this is the purpose of talking and getting people to know who I am.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hell yeah, like it's been times I've questioned myself. And think things I could have done better. But, I mean, I know I'm a winner and I'm going to win and I'm going to figure it out.
And then, you know, and that lets you know that your hustle is immaculate, man, and certified, because me on the outside looking in and being a fan of Be Rich, I never could – you can't tell that you have any unsureties or, you know what I'm saying, insecurities or, you know, second-guessing yourself, you know what I'm saying, because your track record is impeccable.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? So I know that was an internal thing that you had to deal with during the hustle. But your results still was certified.
Yeah, I say one of the biggest downfalls to having success and young men in our industry having success, I think just dealing with all the attention and the attention you get from women.
Yeah.
You know, like I feel like now I'm at a stage to where I understand and I can kind of like distinguish the two. But it's been times where, you know, got caught up in my feelings with a woman and let that affect my work. And I'm here to tell y'all don't do that. You know, like one person says you can spend a lot of money chasing women, but you're gonna get a lot of women chasing money.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? So focus on your business. Like leave that personal shit behind. Once you start focusing on
I was just talking
wrong
to
shit.
my business partner about that.
Yeah. For sure. That's how I'm on my grind, bro. Like I personally went through some shit a couple months ago. Still healing from it, but now I'm more focused than ever and watch what happens in the next year. Yeah, and I'm planting those seeds.
It'll take a situation like that to readjust you. You know what I'm saying, for the sure grind. You feel me?
You know, I put something on my Instagram, right? and this may be talking to somebody out there, but like it's a picture of a little girl, and she's talking to God, and she's like, she has a bear in her hand. It's like, but God, I love it. And she don't want to give it up. But God has a bigger, nicer, shinier bear behind his back for her. And that right there just says so much. So it's like sometimes God wants you to give up something because he has something better for you.
Amen.
You feel me?
Amen.
I ain't trying to preach, but I'm just saying some real
that's
shit.
Facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
No, that's facts though.
Sometimes it's hard to give it.
It's hard to give it. And see, that's where I'm going with it. Like sometimes, bro, like you may hold on to something so much and you don't want to give it up, and you blocking your blessings. And sometimes things are meant to come out of your life for you to grow, and that's what I've been dealing with this past year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to artists, what are you looking for? Like, are you still looking to work with any artists?
So yeah, I'm still looking to work with artists. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like I'm still a fan of talent and good music, but I want an artist that's gonna put in the content, that's gonna put in the work, that knows how to get fans, that knows how to make people watch them. Like a place like Japan, like you go there and you land, and don't nobody speak English, bro. Like they not caring to try to accommodate to the melting pot of what's coming.
Did they know who you guys were when you got there?
So what I'm going at is like when we sang this, when we did the song, they don't know no English, right? But when the song is playing, you got 10,000 people talking about "Waiting on you, baby." You know, they know the fucking words, but they probably don't know what they're saying. They know the melody. That's the power of music.
Wow.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But you know what? They saying like once you go overseas, hey, they love American music. But now I feel like if you go overseas now, they don't know who you is. They're not gonna know who you is. See, back during the time, they was crazy about American music. So they'll come out to your shows and stuff like that. But now that we got internet, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's happening? What I'm seeing? That this is just my thoughts. I haven't gotten this from nobody. But I think that the culture has spread all over the world with the internet, that they started doing what we do. And
True.
they're becoming popular in their own land.
So it's
And
like,
the
so
people
we're just like you.
Yeah, so
Right.
now I've seen some clips of some I don't know if it was Chinese or Japanese or
Okay, I
whatever,
seen that one.
and they was rapping. It was sounding dope as fuck. But it just was in their language.
It sounded like deuce.
It was jamming.
Memphis, yeah.
Hey, bro,
I saw that
what I'm
too.
trying to tell you and they was cool. They was dressed like us, and they had the beats like us, and they had the swag like us, and so they're getting their own kind to support them, and they're growing. So it's like it's drowning out what we doing over there because they've taken what we've done and created it and made it theirs. So I think that's what you're saying is what's going on. What's happening.
If say like I'm an upcoming artist and I go overseas, ain't nobody gonna fuck with me because they don't know who they got internet now. They can easily go online and check. Oh, he ain't really doing shit.
I'm gonna tell you what we did.
But back in the day, we didn't have social media like that.
I'm gonna tell you what we did, bro. And I'm gonna shout out somebody that was on our team. Her name was Alamade Demi, and she was telling me about gigs before any of y'all knew gigs. She's like, hey, she was from London. She was like, gigs is in town in Atlanta. I'm like, who the fuck is gigs? This was back 2006, bro, before anybody knew.
Right.
And I'm like, all right. We went to go see gigs, and B.O.B. and Gigs did a song, and that song blew the fuck up. It's called "Don't Go There." B.O.B. and Gigs, Google it, YouTube. The video done, and when I say Gigs took that song and made that shit big in the UK, it made Bob popular in the UK. So when we finally went to the UK and did our Airplanes and Nothing on You at the time. And when he brought out Gigs, Gigs was like the Jeezy of Peckham in the UK. That's where it's from. When we brought him out, bro, it gave, because Bob was so pop, it gave him that. You know what I'm saying? It's like when T.I. co-signed Bob or like Jeezy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it
It stamped him over the
when
line.
we did that song, bro, it was more popular than Airplanes and Nothing on You. It was like, damn. So like what I'm trying to say is, you can still do what you want to do, but you got to go collab with the artist that's hot over there.
True.
Okay.
You feel me?
Do you feel another thing about where hip hop is and music is drill music fucking it up, man?
Personally, man, like.
Cause how much more we gonna kill and trap?
So personally, like my artist Lil Darius, he did a song called Murder and Murder 2.0 with Anti the Menace. Anti the Menace dope as fuck, by the way.
True, he is.
So,
That
like,
nigga crazy, little nigga crazy.
All right, so Darius, right? If you've seen him, like he's a pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what he looked like. You know, so it's like when you look at him and he rapping about some murder and Murder 2.0, it's not believable. But the thing is, Darius grew up like that. He really grew up, you know, like that. But I had to tell him, bro, like, hey, it don't look believable. Man, you need to talk to the ladies, talk about that player shit.
Yeah.
Because right now, it looks like rap cap. And it's like, you can't help how people perceive you. Like, Darius could have 10 bodies and this and that, but if you don't look it, bro, like, you just don't look it.
Yeah, they ain't going for it.
You know what I think? I think the same way about the artist Huncho. Huncho got a lot of female songs, but he look like hard, like he hard, like he from the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I when he started rapping about females and all that, I don't look at him like that. The same way as just Rick Ross.
But I will say, you know, for Huncho, it worked for him doing that because the bitches is fucking with him, and bitches like hard ass niggas.
yeah.
So it did work for him, and I think that's
Yeah.
kind of I think it worked the opposite for him.
Yeah.
And for you like, man, but I don't know. But I'm telling you, bro, like I listen and I get feedback. The women love Huncho, bro.
Now, the last interview that we did with T Hood, we had a conversation about Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, me personally, Rick Ross is more talented in rapping hood shit, street shit. But when he started making that Maybach music, that laid back, I don't think he's really good at that.
I think the only song that I really like, the laid back song, the Maybach music, was Get Into the Music. Ashton,
the Aston Martin music.
Now that shit, but Drake made it and that girl made it. So that his
that
story.
hook.
But like I like when Rick Ross telling us those stories, man, and just like going through what you're saying, the street shit, you know.
Street shit.
I like that for real. But I did like the Aston Martin music, the only chill one that he did.
I couldn't stand it. That radio played the shit out of the motherfucker.
Yeah, see, you're not a radio. You know what though, man? I'll tell you what like. So I come from my strength when I was with Grand Hustle was radio. That's what they always came to me about.
Okay.
You know, like, you know.
It was big back then.
Yeah, so you know, we helped break that Thug and Tip song. They wanted to go with the Iggy song. Like, yo, we need to go with this Thug Tip song, man. That's about the money. That's the one. And I just always understood radio. But now, the radio burnt songs out to where they played them so much and it just died. You understand?
Yeah.
So now it's the TikToks and the playlist and all of that. But songs are like taking longer to break. It's taking a song, like you make a song that's been out a year or two, and it's just not being heard or breaking. And you can tell by that by the iTunes charts. Like it's songs in the top 10, top 100 iTunes charts that's been out 3-4 years. So my point, what I'm saying is, like you think about Lil Baby Freestyle, it's still up there. What I'm saying is, songs are taking longer to break, but they're lasting. They're not being burnt out. They're just here forever. Radio burnt them motherfuckers out.
Do you think radio's still affected to this day?
Man, I sat down with Greg Street the other day. You know, we did something together. It's gonna be coming out soon with Slip and Slide. And I'm like, and I asked him the question, 'cause I don't know, like, is radio still important? Like, do
right?
And he was like, it is, man, but it ain't breaking artists no more. I spoiled you niggas. Greg played this clip. He said, I spoiled these niggas. Yeah. I spoiled y'all.
True.
But it's not breaking but once what it is doing, it's like once it's something that's known, it's taking it, making it to the superstar level. Oh, he's a star. Like the Tootsie record that they were playing last year.
Yeah.
The radio took that, and that kind of made Tootsie now but like it's like
it's like an up and down situation.
Right now, man,
it's still affected, but it's not.
Yeah, I to me, I don't see like Lil Darius and Antel, them niggas ain't thinking about radio. Them niggas could give a fuck about radio, and they don't understand it. But I still think it's something to it, and I think people want. But they're not listening to the radio. I would in the comments, please, if you listen to the radio, tell us how old you are. We want to see in the comments.
Right. So if artists' main focus is not to be on the radio, what's the focus and what should be the main focus of creating the revenue?
Streaming, man. Like, it should be like content drives the streaming. I'm gonna tell you somebody who's doing it good. Damani. Shout out to his team. You know, they listen. But like, go look at his Instagram. Go look at his reels. If you want to find a blueprint, look at him. Look at his YouTube shorts. Look at his Instagram reels. And look what he's doing. And what it's creating is creating Shazams. He's getting a lot of Shazams on that Hennessy and Crystal. That song been out 2-3 years and starting to resurface. Labels are calling now. And you know, he put out a dope freestyle the other day, and it's just like, man, you got it, content, bro. That's what's doing it. And then when they're doing the content, people are like Shazamming it, then they're going listening to it on their favorite platform. Okay. I think playlist is the new radio.
True that.
It's like the new radio station, getting on that key playlist.
And you mentioned Iggy, man. You got Iggy Azalea and Travis Scott signed.
Yeah. So Greg, shout out to Greg. Shout out to Defiant. On the team from Defiant, Chris James, Doug, Mark, we was all up in the office up there at 400 West Beach Street on 38th floor. Okay. And we had MLK up there, and we was all just talking about artists. MLK said, "Man, y'all need to see the artist named Travis Scott." So we looked up Travis Scott. Greg, go find Travis Scott. Greg went and found him. We called him, got in contact with him. Saw him in South by Southwest. One of his first freestyles he ever did was on the Sway stage that Grand Hustle had, and he sucked.
I was just to say, yeah, that shit about to suck.
But we signed him. You know, like Jason sealed the deal. Everybody sealed the deal. Tip, Jason, Doug, we all signed. I was supposed to be his manager, but like he was such a Kanye fan, he let Kanye's engineer manage him, and I missed out on that opportunity. And then Iggy, we saw that song on World Star. So I think about it was Pussy or some shit. I can't remember, but I know she kept saying some pussy.
Right.
And a great founder. The rest is history, man. Like, you know, and I'm proud to say that, you know, through my relationship with Kara Lewis, which was a booking agent, I told her about Iggy. She linked Iggy with Rita Ora's people, and when that connection right there took Iggy to the top, because she got Rita Ora's team.
True.
And,
do you think, I was just going to say about her career, do you think it went the direction that it was supposed to, or she's supposed to be
I mean, it went where it's supposed to go. It went where it was supposed to do. She did her thing, and she started talking to niggas. That's what she wanted to do. But she was big. She had a run. She had some big songs.
True that.
She made some money.
True that.
But who was she? What Playboy Cardi? That's her boyfriend, or I don't know, somebody.
I don't
But the thing is, she good.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, OG. Yeah, that's big. Two big.
So I'm proud to say that I was a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was a team effort, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take all the credit.
Yeah, that's a big notch up under your belt, man. And how did you the Grand Hustle situation? You helping completing 2 albums over there. Which albums were that?
All right, so the story on that is, you know, B.O.B. we ended up signing with Grand Hustle. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. Yep.
We had signed with Jim Johnson at first, and Jim, his team was managing T-Pain, so they really didn't have time to cultivate the Bob situation like it was supposed to. And shout out to them, like Mike Blumstein and Dave Abrams and Jim Johnson and Rocco. Learned a lot from them guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, arguments and fights that we had, and I love them. I love them for that because it made me who I am today. And Jim Johnson, I can't say a lot. I can't say nothing bad about him, man. He was there for me. You know, I remember when my car broke down, and he gave me $5,000, man, to fix my brakes and fix my car to get around when I didn't have shit.
Just being a real person.
Yeah. So, and I paid him that back. But like, got nothing but love. So, you know, I had to go to him and say, hey Jim, like, you know, things aren't going the way we wanted to go. I don't want to leave you, but, you know, you're going to have to bust down some of this with Tip because we want to, you know, do a joint venture with you and Tip. And he did. And the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? And so
he understood business.
He understood business. And so where we're going with that is, I forgot the album. So I want to say that I'm indirectly responsible for whatever you like, because during that meeting, Jim Johnson gave Tip a beat CD.
Yeah. And
on that beat CD was whatever you like. And if it wasn't for me wanting Jim to do the joint venture, I don't think Tip would ever got that song. So, hey Tip, I know you're probably gonna be pissed off, but hey, I'm indirectly responsible for that. But also on Paper Trail, man, I had 2 songs. I had Slideshow. Yeah. You know, Bob and Steven, they wrote that song, and then John Legend ended up singing it, so I placed that one. And then On Top of This World, same too. They did the hook, and then that was the song with Ludacris, and Bob was on the hook. So, you know, I was proud of that, man. You know, I think I was responsible for three songs on that album.
Man, heavy. Like my boy Fort Knox.
Heavy. Shout out to Fort Knox, man. Like,
shout out to OG, man.
Hey, man, I was hearing, like, Playboy Trap, I think they went to high school. They had something, but he was just telling me how Fort Knox used to be so amped in school. Man. He said, man, he just one day they was battle rapping, and he just went into like a 3-point football stance. And just got up and started rapping. I wish I could have saw that. Man.
Fort Knox been wild, man. Since I've been out here in the A, man. I've been out here since 2010, man. And I met Fort Knox, boy. He's been genuine and wild. Yeah, for sure. For real. Mm-hmm. Bro, before we get up out of here though, OG, you know I got to hit you with something. Man, how in the hell you get caught up in somebody else's bullshit? Who? How you get being questioned by the police about another artist's bullshit?
What specific? I mean, be specific.
I'm being specific in saying the artist that you I think you were managing or you were on tour. That tour situation.
Okay.
The tour situation.
How you heard about that?
I did my research, man.
Okay, so.
I did my research, man. Cause that didn't have nothing to do with you. Cause I did my research. I was like, well, why are they bothering him?
Okay, so look, man.
That's
I'm not gonna say no names, but we was on tour.
Nah, we don't need.
We was on tour, man, and it always be the entourage. It always be the entourage.
I thought so. I thought so.
It was a white chick, and she liked one of the artists.
Okay.
You know, so she took one of the artists, you know, did that thing, and then when she was leaving off the bus,
Right.
the entourage pulled her to the side.
Oh no.
So, you know, start fucking, and one of the entourage nutted in her, and it freaked her the fuck out. Hey, why did you do that? Da, 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 da. So I'm on the other bus talking to my girlfriend at the time. I just happened to go outside and talk, so I see the girl run out crying. So I'm like, oh shit. So I go intercept her. Hey, what's wrong? Da, da, da. This happened. Da, da, da. So I was like, hey, come here, sit down. So I'm trying to calm her down.
Yeah.
So, hey, what's your name? How old are you? So she has a fake ID. It's like, damn, she got a fake ID.
Oh.
So she comes like she's 17, 16, whatever. She look old as fuck.
Christ.
She's a white girl at that. So I'm like, hey, don't call the police. So now that's where I went wrong. It's a law. It's against the law to tell somebody not to call the police.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know that, but I'm just right now trying to protect everybody. I'm trying not to get her in trouble. She's underage. She got a fake ID. I'm trying to make sure that the artist, the one that I'm managing that didn't do anything wrong, don't get in trouble.
Yeah,
Right. Exactly.
So-
That's what I'm saying. You was trying to make sure your artist was straight.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So you know, so I do all that. Say, hey, you want me to give you some money to go get a plan B? You get your Uber, blah blah blah.
Right.
So I do all that, give her the money for the plan B, this and that. So this is what saved me. So the next day she calls me, and she's like, I said, did you get the plan B? Did you get the Uber? And she's like, no, I can't. I said, well, why don't you ask your mom to take you? So by me saying that, it kind of saved me because I'm not telling her to keep it from her mom, or I'm not whatever. So what happened was, they had the police on the phone when they called me. So that I didn't know that. So what happened was, we was touring. We went to another city. We went to Oakland, and we chilling on the bus, man. We were talking to Mr. Fab, me and one of my artists. We about to go cut it up with another artist and shit. And dude, it was like 30 police cars. I walked out. They come get me, and the people that fucked the girl, they didn't arrest her. They didn't arrest them. They arrested me because I said don't call the police. And they tried. I guess they tried to get me to snitch. But the thing is, I didn't know what happened. I mean, I knew what happened.
That's what I'm just saying. You
what
wouldn't know
what the girl said. So I told them what the girl told me. But as far as seeing niggas fucking her,
You wouldn't know
I
when
didn't
around.
see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see none of that. So I told the truth. Hey, look, this all I know. And so, you know, my mom ended up finding a lawyer that was really good, cost about 10 bands,
Okay.
and I got out of it. But the thing that sucked, I just took my computer, my phone. I didn't get my computer and my phone back for a whole year. Damn it.
You had major work in that day.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what I was saying. That was one situation that I was aware of. I'm like, that was kind of like to me like some Illuminati shit.
Yeah,
Like,
what threw me off
like
was
this man, they try to just throw this man under the bus for nothing.
What threw me off was I didn't fuck the girl. I didn't try to fuck the girl. I tried to like make things better for everybody. And I'm the one that get locked up. They didn't even like the people that fucked her, that admitted. They questioned them,
Exactly.
but they didn't get locked up.
That's crazy. I know. That's why I said that was some like Illuminati shit. Like
That was weird as fuck.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy as hell, man.
I'm surprised you did your research on that one.
Hey, yeah, man. I told you I was ready, OG.
But charges got dropped. I didn't get it.
Oh yeah, I know. I already know. You know, I wouldn't have brought it up if
Yeah,
it was something.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, for sure.
nah. You know.
But that was I got locked up for saying don't call the police. That's against the law.
Oh, so y'all heard that, and you can give me some game too. He said, "Do not tell nobody. Don't call the police."
Yeah, for sure. Didn't know that. I just was really trying to like protect.
Damn! Look at me and hustle like
I ain't know that.
me neither.
Yeah.
You got me on camera. I'm gonna say, hey, call the police.
No, just don't say nothing. And then it taught me, man, like, I mean, like I was the manager of the tour. It taught me to be smarter, man. Like, I can't get in everybody's shit.
Mhm.
You feel me? Like, just protect who I need to protect.
True.
Like, I should have let that white girl go on, do her thing. I shouldn't even confront her.
Yeah.
I should have just said, hey, talk to the people, what happened, and then went from there. Come up with a game plan, got a lawyer or something.
But you most definitely kept on stepping after that situation,
Yeah, for
man,
sure.
and created more history, more hip hop history, man, and you put more folks on, made your mark in the game, man. And I ain't know you was a true ATL alien. I didn't know you was from ATL.
Man. ATL. For
What
sure.
side you from?
Southwest Atlanta, the Swats, Greenbrier, Ben Hill, Mount Gilead Road, right up the street from Thera.
Okay.
Boy, you heard
Real Atlanta.
Real Atlanta, baby.
Yeah, I'm a Ben Hill Tiger. I play for Ben Hill. Got the pictures to prove it. Who the best in the world? Ben Hill. The mighty Ben Hill. All right. Ben Hill.
Yeah, he grew here.
I'm from the east
Straight
side.
up.
Okay.
From Decatur.
Yeah, that's what B.O.B. from.
Yeah.
Decatur, where Greater Columbia High School.
Straight up. Yeah, I'm originally from Alabama, man. I was just finna ask you, did you and KO get a chance to click up?
Yeah, I met K.O.
Yeah.
The producer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him a couple times with Grand Hustle. Doug and all
Yep.
that.
Yeah. KO, he
Yeah.
KO, he from the Gum. He from
for sure.
Montgomery, Alabama.
You know, I managed Doe B.
For real?
With Frank White and Grand Hustle, for sure.
Yeah, shout out Frank White, man. Good folks down there in Montgomery.
Hey, and I'm also working with Lil JoJo now.
For real?
Yeah, you know who he is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing his thing.
I was just gonna say, yeah, he most definitely he stepping.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely stepping.
Shout
man.
out to JoJo.
Shout
I think
out.
he gonna be alright. You know,
Yeah.
City Under Siege, he signed him, so he doing.
Okay, no doubt, man. OG, man, we are glad to have you, man. We ain't gonna take up no more of your time. We know we gonna take a lot of
Oh
your
no,
time.
man, I'm
bro.
happy to be here. Shit,
For
I'll
real.
talk another hour.
Bro, we was so glad to have you and get all this game from you, man. Is there any game that, any artist that step to you, anything that they should know, you know what I'm saying, before they step to you, be like, hey, can you listen to this? Or they send you to this, send me this, send me that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on my Instagram, it's BRich404. That's BRICH 404. It's a link on there called Calendly. Calendly. It's like a calendar, but it's called Calendly. Just click that and schedule a call with me. And if you want to, on my time schedule, put a schedule, we can do it.
Yeah, you heard him, man. Artists.
How much you charge you to schedule?
15 minutes is like 25, and 30 minutes or hours like $50. Ain't nothing.
I thought you were about to say 2,500.
Oh no. Now I do consulting a month, but that's expensive
Yeah.
because of my time. But if you want to talk to me 15,
Because if they spending that type of bread, that mean we finna build.
for sure.
Yeah, we finna create a project.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely, man. We are glad to have you, man. Tell the folks where they can find you at, OG.
Yeah, as I said on Instagram, BRich404. That's BRICH 404. And on all the other platforms, I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. All that shit.
He everywhere.
Everywhere.
Be rich.
Be rich, man.
You don't know
Yeah.
who he is. You better get
Yeah, man.
How they say hustle? He's Googleable.
Googleable. He's Googleable.
I can't even say Google.
Hey, my dog, Googleable.
Googleable.
Hey, man, it's your boy Cali Shots, and that's Cali with a K, KALISHOTS, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere too, man. I guess you can Google me too. Hey, this is Street versus Industry. I'm the co-host, videographer, and my dog.
He the man.
You already know what time it is. It's your boy DJ Hustle. And you can find me at DJ Hustle King on all social media platforms. Street versus Industry Podcast.
Yeah.
We out.
We out. Be rich in here. Straight up.
All right, man.